Alright, hello and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jeffrey Morrison. How's it going? Alright, we're going to do a whip and chat here with Diamond Art Club, So Many Books, So Little Time by Randall Spangler. We're above the pocket watch here, like the final top part, kind of in the center here. Square drill, 22 inches by 43 inches, 56 centimeters by 109 centimeters. 53 colors, including two ABs, which stands for Aurora Borealis. And they're an iridescent coated type of drill that sparkles a little brighter than that of regular drills. Anything under color code or DMC code 150 is considered an AB from Diamond Art Club. Alright, how's it going? It's probably been a couple days, but yeah, between work and other fun stuff. Okay, we're on 642 apparently. Okay, upper right hand triangle pointy thing. Yeah, I think it was right here. Okay, so hopefully your crafting and other endeavors are going well. Yeah, I'll just hang out for a bit. Now I have Sunday off. I worked 9 a.m. to 1 on my part time, so yeah, I'll just hang out now and see how many of these whipping chats I can do. Yeah. Yeah, so I work at a fast food restaurant, and we have those walk-in freezers and fridges. Yeah, as you might recognize. But anyway, I was walking out of the walk-in fridge at the restaurant, and yeah, I hit my supervisor with the side of the door as I was walking out. So, she wears glasses, so yeah, her glasses must have gone up or around her eye and like produced an abrasion. Yeah, she felt it for a minute there. It's like, yeah, I just felt bad right then and there. Like, yeah, so that's a safety concern. I was coming out too fast, and she was right there, but she had put her hand up to stop the door, but it was too late. That I had already hit the door, which I didn't mean to, but yeah, accidents like that happen too much. I've had a couple of close calls with that door too. But yeah, actually just hitting somebody with the door while not intending to. Yeah, we're fairly get along with each other kind of staff, so yeah. Yeah, it's a bummer. She's alright, but yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Like, her glasses could have like broken or something, or she could have really had a cut or actually hit her head on the door. Like, oh, it's just. And like, first thing in the morning, and then it's crazy, and then you're hanging around supervisor. Yeah, she's my supervisor, technically. So. She knew it was an accident, but like initially it's just like that shock. That just gets chaotic in the kitchen. So, yeah, kind of need to update our safety for that. Just be more aware. I gotta exit the fridges and freezer. The freezer has the same door. You just cannot tell until you're like open the door and have a line of sight, like to go into and leave. It's just like a man door, but it's a thick handled door, obviously, on both sides, and you just pull to open, push to close, or whatever. Or, yeah, push out to open, and then, yeah. Pull to open, push to close, or something. Yeah. It's a door, but line of sight only occurs when you have the door open and you're either heading in or exiting. So have to keep the food refrigerated and any product frozen to prevent foodborne illness, of course. So it just can't have the door propped open at all, or else temperatures are gonna fluctuate and we're gonna have spoiled product and people are gonna get sick. So no. Doors have to be closed. I'd probably various options. I had to do freezer stuff at work today that get rid of product that wasn't up to par. So throw out a bunch of product, but yeah, I just said to a coworker that's like right there in like drive through, yeah, this store is going to be opening and closing because I have to do this. Please be aware of the door. That was later in the day, like later in the shift, but just chaos. Accidents do happen, but yeah, it's not. I just never feel good about hurting somebody. It just, even if it was an accident, just sorry just never really covers it. I took accountability for it. Yeah, it was partially my fault, but yeah, there's foot traffic all the time. There's always somebody like walking in that corridor, and kitchen staff are in and out of that, getting supplies and stuff. Yeah. I don't know, I'm big on safety, but yeah, I have accidents. I caught myself and stuff at either job all the time. I just report it, mention what happened. You have to, and then you just try and prevent it from happening again, but yeah. Yeah, supervisors go back and forth to the back office all the time, so it's just, I kind of stay in the kitchen area, or try to. I try not to wander too far. If I am leaving the area, I just tell somebody exactly what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, just accidents just take mere seconds. Like, could be going great 1 second, and then yeah, just one empty cardboard box is left in a walking path. Somebody decks out, and yeah, or doors are suddenly opening and taking people off guard. Somebody hits their head or something. It's just, yeah. Kind of have to be on high alert, and not too careful though, but just aware of your surrounding. But if it gets just chaotic and everybody's like, hey, where's this food or whatever, order screen's full, and you just ran out of something and you dread having to go refill a sauce or something. It's just sauce dispenser, or have to make more product, and then you have to get something from the freezer to make that. It's there are days where you're just running around and it's pure chaos. But yeah, it gets chaotic. I'm back there alone in the kitchen good portion of the time. Gets crazy, yeah. People do come back and help, but I just take it a couple orders at a time. Start at the top left hand corner of the screen and start clearing the screen. If we get busy, we get busy. But yeah, just accidents really are preventable for the most part. but yeah. I don't know. I've dropped trays of product before because the tray was put back improperly, so I thought there was an empty shelf, and I just pushed a whole half a tray of product onto the floor with a clang, and everybody just looks at you. Oh, what are you doing? I didn't realize there was a tray there until now. I'm just trying to get product stocked here. It's just, yeah. Clang. Okay, don't use that. Don't use any of that. Yep, accidents happen. Just be accountable and acknowledge that something did go wrong and try to find a solution to fix the problem or to prevent something from similar from happening again. Accidents will happen just out of nowhere, but I try to get garbage, like a kind of wrappers, like food wrappers, into the garbage can if they do fall onto the floor. Because even with anti-slip footwear on, somebody will still deck out if there's like wrapper on the floor and they step on it. Yeah, there's just reduced friction. Might stumble or something, but they could be holding something hot or, yeah, beverages or something. Yeah. Yes, any thing can cause an accident, to be realistic. Burns on the grill. Yeah. Oil burns for sure. Slips from oil being on the floor. Yeah, just... paper cuts, sorry to say, but yeah, packaging, yep, boxes for the food packaging, yep, paper cuts. You're just like, seriously? Yeah, it's nice to have people come back and help in the kitchen, but then when there's like too many people, and it's really a safety hazard as well. It's like, oh, that's a tough call as well. There can be like too many people back there. When you get like upper management just in the restaurant too, it just stresses everybody out. You know, it's like really busy. They're like, oh, speed. Get these orders out. It's like you're just standing there and just watching. Like, you want speed, more hands produce results, but your upper management, can you just stand over there or something? Just get out of the kitchen. It's like, if you're not doing anything, I never snapped on anybody. I just kind of stand aside, see what they're doing, just do something else, just try to help in another way. I'm not going to snark. Getting help in the kitchen, yeah, grateful for it. So, but yeah, it can get overwhelming in the kitchen, yeah, at a restaurant or elsewhere. Yeah, it gets busy, but yeah, you're only like one or two people, and yeah, people want like 12 burgers in an order, yeah, you're going to want to do them properly, or else they're going to have to turn around and freak out. Yeah, it's fast food, but it still has to be up to food safety standard. Gonna give somebody a raw burger, like, test that stuff. Like, we do food safety for the product, and then we're good to go for the rest of the day. But you just don't fool around with food safety. And if you want something cooked a special way, a restaurant is most likely not going to go with it. For example, a steak, medium rare. Well, not at my place, but I think a restaurant would rather cook their steak to a certain internal temperature. Yeah, there's certain temperatures. I learned about it years ago, but it has to be at certain cooking temperature, like state, for something to be considered, for meat to be considered cooked, egg to be considered cooked. Yeah, because we can't serve runny eggs, runny yolks, because that's considered raw. So we have quality standards, and yeah, we just sell cooked eggs, and if we still see runny yolk, we put the eggs back on for another few seconds. That's usually all they need. But doing hundreds a day, and if the eggs are not room temperature, they will take longer to cook, get up to temperature. So sometimes they do need extra time, and you have like 2 or 3 dozen eggs on the order screen. Oh, excuse me, during breakfast hours. Yeah, some people just need to be a little patient, because being sick, getting sick is really not worth it for anybody. So yeah. Now, the second somebody mentions like foodborne illness at a certain restaurant in a small town like I live in, or even a city, somebody will pipe up and say something, of course. Yeah, food safety, huge, important. Yeah, everybody's responsible for it if they are in the kitchen, etc., etc. But yeah, somebody will just like mention something and just totally magnify a situation, and it just makes stuff worse, and there's optics, impressions, and it's like, oh, they're not cooking their food. Better get the health inspector in here. Which health inspector, yeah, if there's a concern, yeah. Public safety, yeah, that will get investigated here in Canada. I'm sure there's same standards in the US. I'd hope. Elsewhere, I hope there are food safety standards. And then occasional audits. Yep, because Food Inspection Agency, CFIA, in other words, can walk into any restaurant or food manufacturing plant anytime, sometimes with or without notice. So, yep, it's their total right to. It's accountability to the public, public safety, etc., and to follow up on any reports of food safety violations, etc. Yep, it's fair. Come in, they see what they see. They offer insight usually. Yeah, CFIA just occasionally tests egg powder at my full time. Yep, they're a few times a month, 2 or 3 times a month, to test various samples of egg powder. I think health inspector, yeah, just comes into the restaurant at my part time and they do an inspection. I think they give notice. Yeah, CFIA does too. Yeah, or they just let the establishment here in Canada know that they're coming in. Yep, they pop in anytime. They usually do mention as a courtesy, so you're not totally shocked. But you shouldn't be shocked that a food inspector is coming into an establishment. It's their right to. And it's for public safety, so that can't argue against that. It's probably law that any restaurant can be inspected, etc. Yeah, it's reasonable, it's fair, it's ethical. So, yeah, I am popping anytime, and you just don't talk to them unless they talk to you. Just say hello and just get out of their way. Yep, just let them do their thing. Yep, and it's usually a quick check because they probably check multiple locations if they are out and about. So something's not up to standard, they offer suggestions for improvement or what to look out for. Yeah. And they usually fix any, or probably offer solutions or suggestions right on site and then head out. But most of the time we do fine. Yeah. Restaurant, functions, but yeah, safety is high priority, even if it does get crazy. Yeah, something that might be initially minor, like scraping your knee, for example. Like, yeah, just as an example. Might be minor at the time. Yeah, just put a Band-Aid or something on it. But, yeah. Further down the road, your knee could probably swell up or get infected or something if it's a deeper abrasion or injury than first anticipated. Yeah, so injuries could get worse over time. So it is worth reporting it, even if it does seem minor. Yeah. There's some instances where you think everything's in order and fine, then there's an accident that happens and it just turns into another certain circumstance. Or a variant of it, a previous injury, like how a previous injury was caused, but in a different way than mentioned before. Yeah, it's all just down to individual awareness, and yeah, communication is huge. I usually declare where I'm going if I am to leave the kitchen to get supplies and stuff. If I'm the only one back there in the kitchen, just say I'm going to get la-di-da out of the freezer and then be back in a flash, but there's like a verbal awareness that I'm not back in the kitchen. So yeah, even though nobody may be listening, I still declared it, and then yeah, that's just what counts. I verbalized it, but sometimes it just gets disregarded or not heard, but I still mention them. Just talk to myself. Sometimes. No, better safe than sorry. Yeah, if we're out of something in the kitchen, like we're waiting on product, it's usually down, but just have to wait the time for it to cook properly and get it shelved so we can produce it. Just make a sandwich or something, but we're missing a couple things. Just wait till it cooks properly. Yeah, no taking shortcuts with meat or eggs. Yeah. Stuff has to be cooked properly. If it's not up to par, it's destroyed. Plain and simple. Yeah. If it does not look proper, or we have doubt if something is cooked, it gets temperature tested individually. And if it's good, yeah, it gets served. If there's something inconsistent about the product or it's broken apart, yeah, chicken nuggets are common. Some don't make it into the oil when you pour them into a fry basket, and some stick on the top above the oil and they're considered not cooked. So I just keep an eye on that. Notice that they did not get it into the oil, so they're destroyed. The ones on the top, but the ones immersed in the oil, yep, they're still viable. But yeah, there are just some cases where, yeah, oh, this did not cook properly because the grill acted up or something. Yeah. Constant awareness, and it's just, yeah. So today was about food safety and how quick accidents can happen. But yeah, I am in the food industry, so that's an everyday thing. Yeah, that's what happens. Alright, we're headed to the /. Yeah, this is like the red book, pocket watch, blue book. Yeah, I didn't mention that, but I said we were like in the center. But yeah. Okay, /. Which one is that? 3782. I think that is the top of the cylindrical container. Yeah. So. Alright. But anyway, you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jeffrey Morrison. Down below in the description, I put the main website links for Conqueror and Pacer virtual challenges, walking, biking, etc. All the information will be located on the websites. I'm not affiliated or sponsored by either. It's just information that's down there. Any updates regarding Echoes of Color here will be posted on YouTube via my channel page, or if you click on the notification bell, yeah, you'll be notified when I do send section completion updates, pre-canvas pictures and finished canvas pictures. So, yeah. But anyway, take care, all the best, and I will see you again soon. Bye.